Hi, hello, welcome to Tea Time, intro pending. Welcome to Tea Time, the show where I talk about stuff that happened in my life in general, while at the same time you guys get to see early footage of upcoming Let's Play videos. It's a win-win for both of us. I get to upload a YouTube video and you get to see unedited footage of what will be in edited footage that's coming out soon. Oh my god, that sounds so confusing. So, why am I making this series? Well, I want to put more variety on my YouTube channel. I got skits, Let's Plays, memes, extended music track, reviews. But many people know Mr. Galaxy, the character, but they don't know Mr. Galaxy, the actual human. The human behind the persona of Mr. Galaxy. So, I just wanted to make this series to just talk in general and stuff like that. Yep, that's pretty much it. So, what should we talk about for my first episode of Tea Time? I know, how about how Team Shadow Studios was formed in the first place? Team Shadow Studios is an organization that I made back in 2017, but it actually goes way farther than that. And my memory might be a bit fuzzy, because technically everything started back when I was like really young, so I don't know if this is accurate. No, actually, I'm pretty sure this is accurate now, because it's been in my memory for years. And besides, a certain you-know-who, if you've been on my YouTube channel, you know exactly who I'm talking about, claims that he made Team Shadow Studios, when in fact, his username didn't even have Team Shadow Studios until I decided to attack his butt. And before you guys are asking, no, this guy's not an innocent person. He actively defends pedophiles and keeps attacking my friends for no reason. But that aside, let's talk about the origins of Team Shadow Studios. Names of real-life location and people have been altered to conceal their identity, as well as conceal where I live or where they live. I may be talking about my life here, but hey, I ain't stupid to know whether to reveal my information or not. Without further ado, let's begin the story. Shortly after I moved from the Crimson Kingdom to Shadowlands, I didn't really have much friends growing up. I went to Shadowlands Elementary and it was kind of boring, as school is for most people. I didn't really find school interesting because I just hated it, but when I grew older I found that school was so outdated, but that's a story for another day. So eventually, surprise surprise, I eventually formed a group of friends. Dagger, who you see in some of my videos sometimes, Ghost, Pi, and Iron Gamer. At first, we were just hanging out on the playground and stuff like that, coming over to Dagger's house to play some Minecraft and Halo, and what other games I could play at the time, because, you know, I was small, I couldn't really play TF2 back then. But slowly and surely as we grew older, like 5 months, we decided that we wanted to do something that has never been done before, even though it's clearly been done for years. We wanted to make a YouTube channel. And since I was the self-proclaimed leader of the friend group, I decided to name the team. And thus, Team Shadow was born. We would do Let's Play videos and only Let's Play videos, and you can immediately tell why that idea didn't take off immediately. First off, I did not know how YouTube worked back then. Now, my freaking school went off. Now I know the ins and outs of YouTube to an extent, but back then I didn't know anything about editing, capture cards, or stuff like that. I just assumed that you grab your charger, you plug it into your computer, and it automatically records footage for you. I didn't know anything about that. Second of all, we were still in elementary school, and the last thing we wanted to do was become the next Ryan World's toy channel. Ugh, that's a fate worse than death. But we still had dreams, we still had plans, and for years, we held on to that plans. But the team name changed a bit because every time Pokemon released a new gimmick, for some strange reason, I would add on the gimmick to the team name. You see, originally the team name was called Team Rasma, a fusion of Team Plasma and Team Rocket. But over time, I realized that that's a stupid name and it kind of sounds like raspberry. So, instead, we formed Team Shadow because it sounds a lot cooler and Shadow's a lot more scary than raspberries, I guess. But for some reason, like I mentioned literally earlier, I would just add on the gimmicks to whatever gimmick of Pokemon that comes out. I just add them to the name and I don't know why. First it was Team Shadow, then Team Mega Shadow, and finally Team Mega Shadow Z. And thank God I stopped there, otherwise it would be Team Mega Shadow Z Gigantamax. Sounds like a TV show, not gonna lie. But over time, as we grew older and older, some of my friends moved away, mainly Iron Gamer and Pi. Ghost still lives near Dagger's house, but as for me, I live in like a completely different neighborhood from Dagger. I live in the Shadowlands Center, while he lives in Shadowlands Outskirts. Both of them live in Shadowlands Outskirts, both Ghost and Dagger. So I barely got a chance to record with him, aside from like online gaming videos with Dagger. Any occasional time where Dagger could come over to record a skit video. But that didn't matter because on December 19th, 2017, I convinced my mom to change her YouTube channel to mine because she only uses it to watch videos, and then I started uploading YouTube videos. I was just called Mr. Galaxy back then. But little did I know, there was an entire army of Mr. Galaxies waiting to drown me out. So I thought to myself, okay, I had to stand out. How should I stand out from the YouTube channel? Well, first things first, I moved my old channel into my new channel that you see today because my mom's channel had her email on it and I did not want to ask her every time I wanted to upload a goddamn video. So instead, I created my own email, created my own password, and created my own channel and moved everything to this channel. And it's been going good for me ever since. Second, I decided to figure out what would make me different from not just the Mr. Galaxies on the platform, but the other YouTubers on the platform as well. And then it hit me. I like games, I can play games, but I also did on my old YouTube channel. I can still keep the game theme, but I need to add something on the side for that. I can do reviews, I like reviews, but I can also make skit videos. Skit videos are nowhere near as fun as they are back in the day. I mean, there's a few hidden gems here and there, but aside from that, they're nowhere near as fun or creative as they were back in the day. Early 2000s skit videos were much, much cooler. Trust me on that. And that's when it hit me. This is what I've been waiting for my entire life. I should bring Team Shadow into the spotlight. And so in 2018, Team Shadow Studios was formed with a bunch of old logos. I mean, there was this old logo of like the Yokai Watch Busters, but the only thing that was different was I just put Team Shadow Busters. It was cringe, and I'm pretty sure it was interfered with copyrights. But after a while, I perfected the logo, perfected the intro, and then mastered the intro and logo, and put them together, and boom! Team Shadow Studios. I've been using that as my intro and outro ever since, and I got a couple of friends of mine like Cyber and Dagger to do the same thing. And after that, the rest is history. I will continue on making videos for the next 5 years, while a certain 38 man will try to steal Team Shadow Studios for himself, but unfortunately can't because he's a pathetic man-child. And that's the origin of Team Shadow Studios and the end of today's episode of Tea Time. Yeah, I know this isn't the most heavily edited episode or deep lore episode, but to be honest with you, I just wanted to speak in general, because sometimes editing takes forever. I just want somewhere that I can upload quickly, while at the same time make content. So I decided to make this Tea Time mini-series. Let me know if you guys want to hear more about my life stories. I got plenty of stories to tell about my life, as does everyone, but trust me, it's pretty good, I got some pretty good stuff. But until then, I'm Mr. Galaxy Cat, and I'll see you guys next time on Tea Time. Peace out, Men's Team Shadow. Please remember to stay catty. Live life your own way. Stay safe during these trying times. I'll see you all in your castle. Until next time, adieu, everybody.